Me yan, me want to say, me gidi ipa se nananom other women team mo bia ho ye. Me so ho ye. But another woman ti bia nka me ti asomdwem. Na me mpom so pa. Yo me yanom, anapede what me ka enye bone. E bone kura si kura mu ani. Eja, wo so de wo na obi. Nti sebi, be ka se wo do ho. Na another pay. Me be kasem kuma bi. Na me won sama me bobo so. Isa sem yo kan ni ba. Na me yo sante ni ba. Enti se bibi touch ma. Na me hu. Ese se me ka ho asem. E bia na ye mu bia no bi e di betum no. Na e bia ene ye kasa bi e be kasa na ayenya asasem. Na mpanifo bi etu ho anamo. Na sebi enya do wo ye kania ade bi wo ha e wo so tiase da bia ye ka kire mo bet mo no maya mo se asasante nko na enya nti o kani bi asode a na ase o de ne hu ni asem e yo asantefo e de problem no asantefo no mo kuma mo iza se kanya asantefo a mo akanfo na mo guga na mu no ka mo nyobi a me na me ka me kire mo titiru e mama nyo ni bia na no kura na no mo mpero eno ne the massive problem a identity mu ni papa mu abewura ene akamane na kakane na bia ye nyini no unkani a o different dia kani bia ye mu bia ni mu na so de akani koto se ye twaba santini ane na ni age na no de mkopie so abrante no se efe ni Evans of Fidencha na kanya se mo dencha o she bante mase denchere so amadwa ben hen enya bronkon do kronkon enya bro ankon do kronkon enya bro kro no an ye de rokono enya bro kro no an ye de popcorn eti ya bro onyo different from the corn na brantie yakopie yenyanom nodness phobia so omo ye mamprisi for platforms so ye denchere ni no boost no no wasi sasantefo si ho na koche wura be ho wo be suama ma wonso na pie isa se me obi a me descendant of dencha na goni sebia nya do sebia bruwa won na kire wo se suba no eya wo ne tan no wo mumu no munye fini here ba bia onya fini no be kire wo eya manwefo isa se amanyo no no so one fa bibia fere tiny papa mu oni dwuma untimi ankonka majority mind na watimi mpo lutu o majapade na kanfo aba be ye boachi bidin ye mboso o mo ajapade bebere eso wo mu ni development yamfanye wo mu di fata ubonka ni akola no akofa kumase na ode toton kran na ka ni akola ni gira na kumase ye krase aya kofa sebia nyado sebia bra tamale ko to akra ana wonfa tamale ntoto akra edenti ana wonfa bebi biala ento tonkra na afa kumase otano a amanyofo de ewura mutirima fa santo mo bebre o esasa santini ho akama no mo mmere wane soromo wane soromo obi amanu nyibie no ho soro sa se eba police fo mu ne kura eba soldier for me the commanding eba other security agencies o mo na control eti won ne soro sakani abra wano de ne gina baabi bo ho nsamana no abaka kire soldier for na numsia anase kamiensa petrol car nice e meche do akọ ye ogifo bi entimi nyo do obetimi bi e bechuchu na manawu won ne soro sakani wo gana ho nyankama umuye duno aye unity the man mu yeduno say nyina be different what our birthright and identity stands for bet mumu bi no madane moa mumu bi no emema wade enti madane moa mumu bi no dibi enti madane moa mumu bi no otenti madane moa mumu bi no papa monti madane moa na bratie so ofi de charo akwakosi mamprisi for because of Nancy recently. Asema ko ba na branches asante fogo wo dankyinani ni asante ni kakasa baako di aduane baako frantoma baako babusua baako tena nananum baako wo di atam a kire mampulisifo wan ena de sa adwene hye wuti ye mpanimfo de da mono no isa so won mo nyem mpanimfo papa o mo ni adwene o mo nim so asumdwisam o mo nim se dibe wei had you drew ni tie nyina bebre ho ase aka ho they don't know ahoma so ni kiti obi apaso arho so o ma ne ho mere so ane ye ne adi ka be die kirefo me no kasa nyina me tie so eso me kasa se de me feelings tie na sabi ye bobi kura kasa na kasa nkunya ne a ye hu se kasa bibi ma to obi tirim ne kunya yi mu bia ye moa ya ka mu tie mo free sabo ya masante ayekese nyo na be masante akese ukrache ababawa anya won kabo mu no ana be masan asante akese dada ewiase nyina nim no dada wo ba bia wo hye no onim wo won ka sante no ho saka ni a onim and that is the fact hey wo pa use social media said the ope ye sabotage said the ope enya dwuma mo kanfo no mo ko wura amanyosem mu no Adamu ko wuro mu ma mo kantam wana na mu bia atabasa no mu bi mataba too much esa say akamamu yasa se ye tititso ashaga na kuro ya mfie bebere ashaga na kuro ya mfie bebere mu intentionally mo say yensa intentionally mo sheda and a moon said the nyado we release list matter na forces say and say and a question of go who be swallow Bora ze ma phone wo no sabe guti ya sori ame wo de nsa ono aka ni de nsa ekere no akofa sante no akofa togo sra bisi wo jiminti wo usa sante ni bia me kasa hanya sante aye western region wo usa sante ni bia me kasa hanya sante aye central region also sante bia be different no da sa ko ni nyina wo munkuro so be mo ya no matamotumfo mo akanfo ya so na mo yo chirame. The major river was Saint Memoir, I say, apart from Manson Quata. And the Bakwai, a bottom area. Chame major issue, since you went that Saint Memoir, Sano, Chame more madrimun now. Nietia madrimun, Otano would they let you to observe the apostle. Say, I come for ye bedinya, a beka clan, a man and my phone in any about. Ama edi mu nyansa eni IQ nyina ya kanfo ma ne bawo ebe kakra ya kanfo ma ye ne be mo bo because ye funu ne ma fi nyina be wura. Oh sorry, see that. Okay. On kasa na ashin ko. Na dia mi ye nie. Bremu and the political strategy bremu wona ho. Densu wona political strategy ni. Tano should be no other political assembly with you, I say. Esoko other areas. Huh? What you hope? Instead of us to come together as a people who have one common destiny, one common ancestry, one common, I feel to say, archaeological way areas. Wouldn't even yansenti. Ya ko kan wa so mene and abeyam am ye fantifo and am ye kwepinfo and aye sefifo and aye nwasafo and aye nzemafo and aye nkwasiasam mmosam sa na de ati and me buofu to the stand say sem yensu a me yirfe nipa ka me se ka ma ni nyina Come dina kamani ya mu nipa nyina togu. Isa so wonu mu nyimpa wonu dwene. Enne ye nyini nka ye na wo say ye nchirmei ehunu nyansa. Isa se mu bia kosuku. Ye mu bi kura ka din. Ye timi dinane wonu position because na feel say omo ya asantefo. Yen yene kura one identity. Ubehu sekini e fe no kwa me botu. Ubehu achem abu akwani e fe no botu. Ubehu ayi wasani e fe de kyereme. Ubehu obi ono ya santini e fe de kyereme. Ubehu obi akuapim ni e fe de kyereme. So what are our differences here? Some wo kwa mawan, wo kwa mamanyofo, wo ta santini ani. Now we are different from santini in what method? My info no naked some full way. As some bloggers, and then some full post to be an eye for no. At a no more post to. No more post to the division, the agitation, hatred. Because Santini called me a true baby for one of bofu. A captain called me a true baby. My info no some fool, and some of us ye dinner in fear, not him for. I'm a quine and I'm internet so. You who said, and some good voter with his ever go, me who say be creepy about it. Me who say you become like to be superior, so woman no problem I will chief as issues. So I can't afford it. No, here to do to man over chile more one woo. More one woo. Munobia, it's as a name what become dignity. Na many of them mammy not to achieve, yet time. Dabi, I don't blame you cry as I force a man this in it. It's as a bit of quay at the papayo, men penny time. I did me chilly any time. Now, never follow the idea in view watch. I can't be able apart from so young Gana for you now, stitches. Some schools will be a near a check compound will be a near be. Now, should be special being what that apart from airport, you said. Kumasi airport say airport mum say a commercial say international I don't even know. Apart from no, I did to be no share that I am for, but most of the resources never can for as so. Most of the resources. It is over many 8 years no be so bad. Mommy I have one so don't make me 8 years. And now also don't make me 4 years. And this is my stand. I brought here your damage. Or you're Shanti regional minister, or you're doctor by profession. Need the doctor Frank Amwako and Mancania Mofancheme. Nanaruya and Sansan BCCC. So, and this Yamanico. Ade IT education for Manase. A body moon pension musuku ahodo eba and peswa. Ye political administrative areas, you know, at the call. Now, I'm Crawford Babaka say, a certain region as a political administrative area, no, when you are imagine the size, imagine the population, imagine the constituency, almost about 47 constituency. Omunyatre. Papa ni monyanfui, ya upon homo ding, some regional minister, maybe him say, bra. Aye no kra na wonka. Why ya near ya santini no? What per development being word be ma inshallah nim wo be force but you will not get it. Aye nim dia koso. But instead of you to speak the truth to mon crofo na wase ono, you try to protect. You are trying all your best to protect the political lineage you have. The political career that's elevating the stature of your profession and will protect it. And it is not only you, all of them. Instead of him to tell the truth to protect the ordinary native Akan child future, no Kasa protecting the lineage and the legacy of New Patriotic Party. They are not different from anybody. They are all bogus. They are all the same. I know, sir, you have a good mind. You have a good intentions. You have the willingness to do a good things. But you do not have the support, the finance to execute those plans. And that is not your fault. But you need to speak to your people. Do not cover up for politicians. Not because of say you are part of them, but think about your own people. Especially the next generation. Amanyo foi ade ni nyefiri mu ho. second four. We need to be honest of ourselves. We have to speak how our Obi Philippines or Bekasa. We are all aware of what is going on. Okwaka memoir. Yen produce gold. Yen produce small scale diamonds, lithium, magnesium, timber, food, fishery. Yen produce all this, including oil. Yen can produce all this factor. But I can cry, you want national theater. I can cry, you want something mega that makes it magnificent from other people. It is we that come people, and they struggle upon all the looting aspect. Yentimi some fine yentima who ye know. Ye say Jimmy, nay as I sorry. What to a banana as a papa you. Say, a baby back, a banner bad, a baby, or he be bad, or he is what shall I say. This are our ideological foolishness. Yeah, and dear to this aspect of poverty. And I am no media because near my cannon not get shark anymore to quiet or Timmy, and ye before me and that Ninakate, or be a woman and be experienced in that case, but they will not speak about it. Yen and Anunsu and Sua and the boy by. They were supervising our success everywhere we go. And I can't for you took one. Yintimi Naja Padia, and that one yes, ya me a come with them. Yintimi complete. Ya bread a weapon too. Because the blessings na needed yet, you know, Nina, a man of four with a greedy aspect of knowledge. I'm intentionally at destroying Nina. Nanana Swa, Omiyeti Ponkoso, instead of them to stand up for yay, your identity and birthright, you know. Eko ka ebi ko ka manyofo ho ya saying so nyina and o tu kwane unya honhom no abo ho ban wo beye dwuma fitia no pa ko ban na ka kane na ka fo ne emela o ye tu kwane na nanom nsuwa ye na nanom tumi di achi wo ba besesa ne nuanum nyina na yetimi ana ka fo etu kwa 1 out of 1000 netimi ye bie 1 out of 100 netimi ye bie na yetimi mo bra. And that is the fact. I will let you know. Can you be a tackle to be a bread? And you once of a 10, and you once of a 20, and I am successful. Not mirror. I'm walking. We are canny back. We are crashes should be a honor. Gene wachina ubenyina be ya kokora ebeto brebi ene sika na wo pen bebre no unti mfanya be amanyofo nyina munti mfanya hote munchiri ma e baba bedi eno anti na mu lutuye na de ba ko ne se ade a abra nkrofo ba abontere ye wura bi afan alazato e wo mu se de kasa ne bi wo ha na ese so wo ka because so ye small boy kora no wo ye a minister. So be better a public television like I say or the kwasiasem ebam so that wasn't good approach. The language was bad. Fine. But I don't think so upon all the language and beauty words he expressed and on this man working. Somehow it makes sense. If you also a lot of people grievances are almost showcase, you know, somehow it makes sense. I didn't make a sound. Shasa you war 16 regions, administrative area, political administrative area. All these areas, you know, are kind of dominated the most of these areas. I can form about 8. Yes, about 8. You have political Asante region, political Hafu region, political Eastern region, political Central region, political Western region, Western North region, political Bono region, political Bono East region, and then yes, we have about 8 out of total 16 regions are created. So we are the dominant woman. Say a chat dear, say about percent be because what you consider so many factors. Factors you consider ebine, baby any pardon a war. Baby any pardon a war. Ye share by constituency. But constituency, Accra Kwan or one more constituency, and near cosmopolitan Kumasi, and Ashanti region. Let's say Ashanti region. And yeah, only Accra. Yeah, no from the greater Accra. Yeah, most of the land there belongs to the Akan, the Gomuans, all the Kwaswa Gomuans and the Guans, the Hutus and the Akans, the Gomuans, the Suna people. All this land also extensively. And most of them to the Kwiapems and Akom. So basically, most of the people that are represented as the greater part of Accra constituency, most of them are Akans. Nasa wo chat there. Now the animal say 130. Say metia fachem 134. And the overall we are more check. Yeah, computers. Computers na more channel. A whole Asante region with the 47 constituency in your 3. Tell you, we are not fair. Now, regional minister Bedina I say in your 24. After Nebia or my business and the that is entirely up to regional minister. A Blue region in your 7. A Blue East region in your 7. Just imagine. A Blue region in the population census no, 1.2 million. A Blue East is equally 1.2 million. So totally, a Blue and a Blue East is 2.4 million. Yeah, even a new Kumasi population. A new only Kumasi population. You found to her. I have 4. And you have 4. If I say Upper East, Accra near 24. Upper East near 20 something. I just don't want to say what I don't know. So while listening, what he? If I say what he? ABN regional minister want it. And you can for, and we also have to stand for our. Yes, you're right. Say we are all human beings like others. One of my can for because of your selfish interest games. Near him, my phobia, near him, phobia, or what? Tipo Cosso, I am. Okay, so Yentie, the Minister of Communication.
Learning centers across the country.
The person of Kasa Obina Kasa, so with all due respect, may my dear regional minister, Efireti. Now, met me at the clearance of the American, send the American and say, Obwa. Sir, I agree with your Yasantinintino on per NDC for some. And the Yamas 14 could know when the matter send me NDC. Assuming Yamasem, I always speak the truth. But Kabakos and that's be question about many massive war. Any mean Chilimanema, Macan for me, I will express it. I will get involved. All because of some Rebecca said no can no vote. Now, me up to now, maybe to about. Maybe she will be asking over to about because no can no vote, maybe I can be a tribalistic. Says I'm happy to the end. That is my nature. I don't care how you express it. It's about only
130 learning centers across the country. 130 learning centers across the country. These 130 learning centers are in each of the 16 regions. So in each of the 16 regions, we've got learning centers. We've got in the Ahafo region, we have 4 centers. In Ashanti, there are 3. In Bono, there are 7, Bono East 8, Central Region 9, Eastern Region 4, Greater Accra Region 24, Northeast 3, Northern 11, OT 4, Savannah 7, Upper East 11, Upper West 7, Volta 14, Western is 9, and then Western North is 5, bringing you to 130 learning centers.
So this is, I presume, NDC, I think it's on the communication minister or something like that. Yeah, if you know, some George or something like that. I don't know his name. So this honorable gentleman, Eba Bontere, he was so bold, without no contradiction to his words, executes accordingly the distribution of this IT education, yeah, ono de boa abodi mu nimdie esuaye ewo omamu ne nyina the 16 administrative area. Okasa no odifia hafo 4. The whole hafo ewo 4. What ba ebono ewo 7. Ebono East ewo 8. In total 6, I think 15. If my man received me right. My mathematics, after we go through it. Oh yeah, or see the whole northern region. Or can I say back yes, upper is here 14. Northern region yes 11. Other places is all kind, and another northern region so 11. And back 4. And eastern region 4. We see there as a region. You want eastern region 4. Western central region 9. Western region 7. And western north 5. Greater Accra 24. And then so on and so forth. And these are some of the agitations people are expressing, say this is totally unfair. Now when you mean you go Katobia, ye mianma canfo be a scudi asante for say. Asante for a tribalistic, which I embrace it. Because one to me and tribalistic, you owned people, there will be a time they will not even know their own language, their culture, their traditions, and their norms and beliefs. And it is a good aspect for someone to be tribalistic to protect the nature and the generation of their own kind and their own common identity. Now, dear Bakwa, one binum every fine say. A could be a developing piano, or no shadia. They do not share according to favoritism or partial reason or partial grounds, but based on the population. Here war a certain areas. So here Asante region. The population does as in northern region. Upper East region. Upper Savannah region. Now Oti region and 4. Oti region and 4. Which basically we are all account people. Oti region and 4. I have 4 and 4. Ye che Asante region mu those say we are all Asante people. But we are talking about the political administratively area. Ye cha Asante region mu naya and the year half bako. Ye cha Asante region mu miensa 1.5 bono 1.5 Ebro East. So just imagine, let us be frank to ourselves and cry on some sine a greater part no and even landscape no Asante region landscape so sine greater cry. To just imagine, say, in terms of population wise, a slide about 100,000 slides from Greater Accra to the Kumasi today. It's how would you share idea ebe nipamu enimdia fa abodiemu adisuomu umma a whole Asante region 3, the second largest region within a Soviet of Ghana. Oh my 3. Just 3. To see a ba no be ba no express it. This pressure about this kind of allocation no can was a man. How would you as a regional minister now would be the grievances of your own people and stood up for them? No, you were defending your political party, Mr. Amwakon Agony. You as a regional minister, the people you represented, this is my problem I had with this so-called politicians. You represented the people. You do not represent the party. Although say, you are part of the party, but you have your people interest in heart. That is why you are appointed as a minister to represent them in every of their grievances. Your people are pouring out their grievances to you. So, abano a communication minister no, your friend. Nigeria ni kwadi say. Do me okasa sisi St. George. Now some no babon tene ebeka ye no. It is unfair allocations. It is up to you. Obronia. He will never think about the party. He will think about the people he represented. Obetie the grievances of his own people or her own people. Not what putting forward, including taking it to parliament for a platform, expressing the concerns about unfairness of this, instead of you to do that. Mr. Moko, this is not a banter. It is not any political party you are in. You see, the other time I made mention say, there has been a political revival and there has been a political baptization. People have now baptized and they have revived from a certain politic way. But it is entirely up to the people to make a decision based on their own understanding. Party no and no di anymore. I know now political asante regime no akoto abama NDC. There are thousands of the native Asantes who are also deep-rooted NDCs. You are participating as NDC members. So if the majority are expressing grievances towards the recent occurrences I see here, no, say they are not happy about it. You don't fight them. No matter their political career. So jandam, you don't fight them. Because this is clear evidence of unfairness. This is a clear evidence of unfairness. Obi Okalu Kurebia will tell you say you have clear evidence of unfairness. Obi Oyenu Konfo, so ya Kani, so ya Kani, so ya Santini, including those who are not even Ghanaians, will tell you straightforward. So this is a pure, clear hatred. Yeah, NDC war for political Asante region, political Eastern region, political Hafo region, political East Oti region, political Abon region, and political Abon East region, because the list numbers were distributed among the Akan states. And the list is Asante, and one of the states in North, honestly, man 3. You see? So when the people are expressing their grievances towards Adeoya, why would you defend the party colors as a regional minister? Why? Instead of you to tell them to calm down, and you take this as a responsibility to parliament and not to your government. Instead of you to call all the MPs, because you are the regional minister, this will be MPP more. Obi NDC more. Do you all have to work in hands together? Minimum African politics, they are more chilo. Obi opposition party, no other party, and they are automatically enemies. Though they are all from the same area, including family, because of greediness, no more looting ship. You will loot your money resources without no accountability. And by yet, a friend say 1 man each, others 7. Now, as a regional minister, Obi MPP MPU, Obi NDC MPU, Obi NDC DCU, Obi MPP DCU, all of them need to work in hands to secure what people voted you for. Development, jobs, opportunities. And this is some of your responsibilities, sir. You need to say, we are there, people will attack you. And then who was a regional minister, no? And I will be general, I make a sentence out party now, yes, sir. But this is your communication minister. That guy, the arrogant guy, your friend said, too arrogant. Okasati said, yeah, obey me, well in the Bisuda. Because they have Lajan, or more access to dash their hands on our money. So they don't respect the ordinary people. The very best when the native decided to take over, we shall see. We shall see. You see, so You need to all the time understand your rule. Your responsibilities, no duties. So whatever it is not all people agree with you. But whenever they express their grievances, I was also assessing the situation. I was also observing the situation. You need to start with your whatever it is to assess every situation that has been raised by either opponent, either. This is how we actually do proper politics. Because how would you defend this? So Yama, the whole Asante region minister, Asante region, three. Amasabi, Asante region extent, I have followed 4. Oti, our 4. Savannah, northern region was 14. Asante region is far bigger than northern region. They are not only far populated than them. Because most of these people are here come once or another region. We need to preach about the southern parts. How is this fair? Yeah, you can't. Who defended this bogus? All because of your NDC, so you are throwing banters and shade. So be down. Who hit you? What's sorry? I will maybe I would have been that. Until how would I hit you? Sika wo go accounts me who be that. But to kwa brem be me. So how would I hit you? And you'll be out of town. People like me who have suffered, obi a me must suffer here there. Me many million at the 4. Is that some year there mean to be in your pageant and yammy. It is all be cast some diatrawa. As an original minister, you need to have and conform on Bayaguma. You need to assess all the situation and raise your concerns. Of all standard, raise your concerns. Because you are there for the people, not for your party. You are representing the people. Some people know how catch up with some NDC, no? But NDC have able to succeed 6 seats in the same place. 6 seats. So what I say, how would you give voter region 14? How many people are in voter region compared to Ashanti region? We are not fair. What people are votarian now, or no quafford, will tell you so you are not fair. Or be our yet not now you're fair, no. Where I said this is unfair to the Ashanti region people. But here becomes a regular minister, is defending this. Saying he said they give 24. And this is your informational minister. Boldly speaking. And giving an allocation out. Oh no, Australia distributing the allocations. Mr. Minister, with all due respect, you are not there for NDC. You are there for the people's welfare and well-being. You are there to ensure, to push development. So yes, sir, nobody even know you anywhere. And yet, just recently, who said, videos be popping up, our necessary form our campaign. At the Amma and your friend say, and this year, I didn't even know you. And I mean, it's a winning me because it will be hard to say in Abishia. But thank God, so I'm a regional minister. Yeah, we can all share, and I like the way you interact with the people. I really do. And most of the time, people that follows me, no, sir. Even if I go somewhere, no, be percent or backslide or answer or bash you, me, I stood firm to defend your dignity. Because it is not easy to hold a position. And yet easy. Only know they want to be on not in the position in man called to me yet. Or man did. So I don't know position or continue putting the old. So congratulations for your good jobs. Best will be raising concerns like this and do not try to fight them, like defend the politics. Because you are there as a politician to defend the rights and the position of your people. Yeah, do what you man say, regional minister. So you need to defend them, no matter how the indifferences other people might have with you. When you are behind the power, but yes, so you need to understand this. Say a responsibility. Anything, Mr. Minister, with all due respect. I know, say, Benya, Samuel, Mr. Osemesa, whom ideally also, I know, say, he also plays part, but Omunya no kwafo. Also, position and they are sitting there bragging and talking, but when they were in power, they will not do what they are bragging there. So we are no kwafo bia. Or assess situation, one ne kasa obi na dwum na watie de okan. O ma no enche na bufuo. Me this for di matem, MPP for di matem, those them historian. But they insult me because whenever I try to address issues like this, and they will not embrace their brain. They only go with their party colors. So I don't fucking care about the party colors. And it's without the respect, you don't have to raise a banter. You have to receive feedbacks. And you want so receive feedbacks, either negative or positive, to reflect. And you know better than I do because of medical school. Well, yes, it's a kind of clear negligence. What should I? So you need to stand as a man, you are, to face reality. Ebini said, do we and the fair? Or party no pet, I can't force it, but you don't want to embrace it. So I can't force they wouldn't give him any position anyhow. And I brand we can listen to what I brand we can. So I want to know the name se free to us upon training. Listen to us, okay?
If any
Never. 1 minute again. See.
If any giddy. Any if ask them to say, young video never. Jimmy now one can for the bitty kuma ye who say we are better than certain tribes. Some was yes and crime fool, and you be fool, same fool. We are all one. Ubian can be our guma. Ye can't you say you're begging for and you're or holding down positions and your ever for the same for the Kragana positions.
That's it.
If you want to make it look like we are better than everybody in Ghana. We are
I like the way he expressed it. I really admire the way the young man on the video expressed the grievances toward the stupid account people who don't want to wake up. Also, I was flashing a go. Or something more careful, Munyam was a so, it's all past my catcher was one. Now, catcher will get it. Can you know, Messias, a California no pomo, now something nigh the frontal. Why the fringe? Fringe good drama. Na bibi oni, no more take something no more. Because someone said that something is too nosy, they are nuisance for their liking. They are representative of their customs and culture. They adore their king too much, indeed. And that is why you are more attacking something, not because of what the culture. Which she must for. Na sabi enya 10 years ago, dey no man fa anya chimabu afafo. Enya 34. Enya 34 na dey sa kun ya. Enya o man fa anya won. O Ghana what time? A time time. Na mameka wenen to wasum enese o kaniba enya masem. So ezemani o, sabini o, wasani o, ahantani o, ani o, whatever be our concept. Let me tell you this morning. Say we need the four in terms of Ghana now. You do not have anyone who she has here who be paid your sorry. So one individual be no free baby no for no here. Are you individual? But in terms of population wise and census, who need the four? Men me catch you. A dear baku a wo one share so they say a blunt here you so adibi or say more I can't for no sorry na mo bragging kwasiasam jimisam na nkranio wo so nkutu kan nu ko bon krani bi adi o mo dia sha asante enye unkobo no ni bi nse no of ni say unka obi awu ono na nim ba bi o de grievances firi ba so what generating everyone owie no wo say na de ti ne nyina ya ba ko se de mo kan mun ko to gold won kan na mun fanya nkra yi na mun to gold what is ai western mun fanya western yi di bo ai petrol no mufanya kafo ekroe na no so japade akro mo no anna mufanya hoyi he mo itoro bia wo wi ya na be kasa na akopie nipa bibiri na akopie nipa bibiri akafo ya ne hwemo in terms of ya resources ne lutu dia hwemo bubosi abubo nyina ya dia resources na sapia ne sa dia hwemo mutisu ma pampa so na ne bia ya wo mu o say ye ka Ghana ne kura ye kura ni position aye no kura because ya dia ma set at all se high positions pass mama na kani typical kantitu ni afantini abe host party mo kam hontam nti di okam aye no kura se ye ka high positions aye north ni anworafo ene agbefo ene emu aye sabi kakra kankrafo kakra krobofo kakra nti di okam de no kura na akoka so ye tribalistic me ya fanye me so ni ya kwanto me din so say confila tribalistic I just want to be tribalistic na dachi na abehu dachi ena bra ubedi party e chairman umpabo ato atete mbese wo presidency no someone can for man come ho amomunya bi ni da positions say high positions and obehu na movie star ya afre no ya appoint no ambassador obehu na a blogger ya friend ya appoint no mwawan obehu na actress ni ya friend ya uhunhwe omo bia so appoint no bia no ye kan ni ba ekufo adokoye bi akanfo ya na soliti ya no akanfo ya na soliti ya akufo ado akanfo ya no no ye mfani no Mr. Impressor o impressing crofo o impressing just it is said nya do modi akanfo resources no siesie umkroma e die le beba di oso wanya kan no so obe complain o my fan resources ese so no so kro na mo hwe mo tipon koso mo ka sa frank ne tan hey ya sant for ye di enkuyo santini be bi no so ga nani na ya kan ya mo ni na ho aka sant for me batani na afiri mo akanfo ene ye to ho no obi asori bibia ya kanfo de bia ye kremu na no aka ni akwa obi ai ena ayi ya santo anu kra no ofiri sirem ekro bi so ena e fa kwisia na wo mo akanfo bi amini mo ti internet so tese wo bo ofu asatefo se ye do mafo ese chichichi ana omu do asatefo do omu ni yo ana omu to monim ana omu history na ya tro you know mese wo na bere no beso ana ya ba na ba wa ba utsu no pampaso wa ba na ba se wo pim he tro bia senya sem ne kapato be bese me ka fun de chira kan ni anadra eso nkuto na so bi o ha o mpeka se fin into otie etoro bia kamenya me kaka se fi pa mo poto na me dia chira kan ni bia na adweme ase nkuto o sare a wodo ani esi asante so o sare a na woni ma asante fo se no mo si akon to protect the legacy of we aka people unim na wonim kura aka wo ka wonya de wo ye no wate na wo akira beba ade kye so beba ebire bia wo de wo mu na ebire ne beba batumi no mienya se na me no mienya ye nyini ba akara no mienya na ba brewa ye ne ebe kire nkora aba kose wo de hye na wona abeto ya pen na wonim wo mu bebire no sorry a enana president pesa almost just new capital akani asase bi enu de be capital da kwa kachere se be fakka fo asase capital ni asa da se no de galamse se so ewi ani akache se voter region ye breathtaking ngoni wo se kunkunte wo pesi nya oba mpeso aso mo beti o mabu wo mo no mai no na mo pampa wo mo mai no ho ana mo pampa wo mo nti wo mo because you nifa so omo de mudidi omo de wo de o makachia omo tom na omo nyam yi one pisi baho, Mama Madumuna, what you want, I can't form so in a moment in that. Watch it, now what you I assume kuto. Moham Peswas. I the papa bay no. Chami a can you see me Peswas with papa be all, Chami ye besi library na can any aji. Woyalinti. Empit me could be a toilet yano, toilet. O si toilet could be ano name mu aka afo asase so. Etimi ko si toilet could be ano. Oh, anti jacopo. Ami a born in some man. Ami enya boys. E mom di na chi. So obi ntimi fa na nsankan. Dachi ena mbuhu. Dachi ena mbuhu. Mame kome. Oh, thank you. Bye. I think said they did extra light. You sure I'm not play. Intimiano. Me de America is na me kan bibira ehunya because uso yi me yasantini kurenti utame eso ya kani me yasantini nti uchire me eso ya kani eso me I don't fucking care about you me mo dwene echina de besi na mama mo adwene mu na ho mo ni na ho na mo amma mo dwene mu na ho mo ni na ho aka abo ebeto baby mo your friend saying, Moba graduate and Sadriam. Momentan about cocaine, ni be best say what we say. Kioso, near Bessie Street. So, but the mamma dream now. May Bassy see a chamber, I know.